Started as a 08 GMC Sierra.
Holy shit, that didn't sound good.
Hey, what's up guys? So we just wrapped up the Sand Sports Expo 2019. Before we wrap it up, we're actually out here with our boy Ramsey's. Came all the way down from Northern California. Let's see if we could have a chat with him. So Ramsey's has a drive ahead of him right now. Where are you from, dude?
So Northern California, East Bay, Livermore, like East Bay area. So always been into motorsports, whether it's motorcycles, cars. Finally got into the pre-runner niche about 8 years ago, and it's just something else, being out in the desert or wherever, just doing whatever you want, no rules. That's like the main thing, is no rules.
Freedom, desert freedom.
Too much fun, it's addicting, you guys know how it goes.
Holy shit, that didn't sound good.
So what's up with this thing? What year is it?
Yeah,
Tell
man,
us about it.
Started as a 08 GMC Sierra. What's left of it now is this little portion of the frame. Everything else is, you know, rear back half, tube chassis, back half, cage, engine cage, Tula race kit,
Okay.
and custom shock coupe, Ryan Cook craft metal. Been running 12s up front, 3035s in the front, 3035s in the rear.
3035s. Nice, dude. So Missoula doesn't make kits anymore, right?
Right.
People still try to find some of these things, but it's hard to.
Yeah,
from what I've heard.
They're proven. You know, all the guys that are running them have been out using their trucks a lot and never had any issues. Good stuff.
How much travel is out of this thing?
So I think front we're strapped at about 20, 21, and the rear's at 27, I believe.
What steering do you have on this thing? Because I know Chevys have kind of...
So this is actually a stock rack. I've never had any issues with the rack.
What? No issues with a stock Chevy rack? No way.
Zero replacements on the rack. Right out of the box, we did a good Barstow trip, Glamis, and then another 800 miles in Baja in February.
800 miles, and you haven't gone through a rack?
Nope.
What? No lie?
No broken racks.
Oh, no broken racks,
I've proactively replaced them once every 2 years.
Oh, see, at least he's maintaining it. But dude, I've heard stories where dudes are breaking like into their trips.
Yeah, I think everybody has an opinion on it, whether it's like driving style or whatnot. But you know, it just depends. $100, $150 for a rack versus how much for TT setup.
Oh yeah, dude. For those of you guys that know, out of all the Chevy strength, it's amazing. But one weak point they say is the steering rack. But if you're maintaining it, you're staying up on it, and you're maintaining it, you know, it holds together. What motor's in this thing?
This is a 427 LS3 and has a Gear Star 1,000 horsepower transmission. So solid setup. It's about 630 at the crank-ish, about 500-ish at the wheels. Everybody wants more power. I've never really been in a situation where I needed more power. You know,
Right.
we could run some low boost setups later, but right now it's cherry.
So how does this rip in the dunes then? I mean, I'm sure
It
with
rips,
all that
dude.
power.
It's a two-wheel drive spool,
Okay.
and you know, I air down to like 10 psi. Never
With the beadlocks and you're
Yeah.
good to go.
Yeah.
And BFG, I mean, obviously this is the proven
yeah, I mean,
tire
this
of Baja.
tire, man, it just shreds everywhere. You've been running this for a while, and the compound just holds up.
And then you're running camber cubs, you said?
Correct.
Right, camber cubs?
Yep.
Cool, and I know these are just built so strong, dude, so I'm sure you never have issues with that.
No,
And what
so
kind of
far.
brakes?
OEM brakes right now. You could do like a 615 setup in the future, but
Okay.
you know, that's on the list. I'd say build's never done. That's like one thing more on the list.
Never ends, dude.
Never ends.
Never ending
Yeah.
build.
Yeah.
So, dude, this is so clean. Is this powder coated? I know we should
Yeah.
we should probably talk about the suspension first, but this is so clean.
Yeah, I just wanted to do some swaggy,
Yeah.
powder-coated paneling. You know, running the bedsides is cool, but like this is what all the fabrication is about. And Ryan killed it, Cookcraft Metal. He
Oh,
just-
so Ryan did all of this stuff.
yeah.
Okay,
he did the
cool.
Stuff. This was like all, you know, this paneling was his idea. Came out super clean.
These are some big old shocks right
Yeah,
here.
so some-
Look at this thing.
3.0, 3.5s.
3035s, and then you got the cooler for the
Did
cooling.
the finned resi, you know, not like you need it, but it's nice to have it.
Running a sway bar so you can
Yeah,
hit those
so-
turns hard, right?
Everson Performance sway bar, solid design, just sick,
Nice.
sick machining on that.
The trailing arms, what
Yeah,
makes it
so
these?
Missoula trailing arms, Missoula mounts.
Okay, so this is all Missoula stuff.
Yep.
Let's take a look at this thing, man. Very clean, dude. Two piece, very clean.
Yep.
Very cool, dude. Very cool.
And a 9-inch floater in the rear.
That full floater?
Yep. Ryan actually trusts that as well.
He trusts, the rear end?
Yeah,
Okay.
the rear end.
See, this is what's awesome, dude. It's cool because Ryan could literally do it all, man. So for those of you guys that don't know Ryan is like super awesome, man. He's like straight out of like the punk and metal and hardcore scene. So shout out to Ryan for keeping it real. And this is important.
Yeah.
This is important, kids.
Or you got the 50-gallon fuel safe. It's actually tapered on the bottom. It has a taper bottom because we're going to run it in the rear. But the way that the back cap came together, it actually fell into place really well right here.
Oh, okay, nice.
And that gave me the ability to do like a big trunk.
Oh, so you have a trunk.
Yeah, new trunk under both the spares.
Nice.
And then a CBR transcooler, a CBR radiator. Never had any cooling issues, so it's solid.
Okay.
And yeah, it's a good setup.
Nice, dude. So you could actually store groceries in here.
Yeah.
So this could actually be a real grocery getter.
Yeah, it's a good story. We came back across the border from Mexico in February, and the Border Patrol made me open up everything on the truck, but they didn't know that there was a trunk back there.
Oh,
So we couldn't
shoot.
have brought anything back. They didn't
Uh-oh, El Chapo, dude. All these people are gonna be like, I know how we can get the stuff in. Just kidding.
see it. This comes up.
Electric actuator?
Yeah. You don't really need the electric actuators, but it's swaggy.
Yeah, dude, very
hurt,
cool.
Doesn't hurt to add some swag in there when you got all this functional shit going on.
Yeah,
you know?
dude, no, this is awesome, man. I mean,
You could get in here. I could
Yeah.
stuff you in here. Got the
you
battery.
can smuggle some people in here.
Yeah. Just so I don't have to keep anything in the cab. I have
Okay.
like all my tools, a bunch of spares for all kinds of shit. Fluids, all kinds of fluids, whatever I need. Shovel. Got the treads in case I get stuck.
Okay.
And everything's strapped down so it doesn't move around. This is paneled in.
Oh, okay.
More Cookcraft swag.
Yeah,
Little
dude.
Baja Designs light in there.
Nice, dude. You got a light too. Dang, dude, you're not messing around, man. Right here at Cookcraft.
So ADV fiberglass.
Check out this interior, you guys. When
That's
people
my,
when people say luxury pre-runner, I guess this is what they're talking about. Super epic, man.
My goal with this was like, you know, this is where you sit all the time. You're gonna do a build like this, and you can, you know, get around to putting these nice seats in and a nice dash. Like, why not make it nice? That's what you're looking at. That's what you're staring at the whole time you're driving.
Right.
Why not make it a nice place to sit? And
Very cool. You got the perfect placement for the co-pilot right here.
MMS visors, PRP seats, bought more material from PRP and wrapped the dash in the Fiberworks dash.
Oh, cool. So PRP gave you the same material for the seat to match the the dash. Dang, dude.
You don't see it too much, that location for the driver's side, but
okay.
up top, you know, instead of in the
just
center.
To have out there,
just so
right?
you can, like, when you're driving, you can peek up. Just look up quick with your eyes instead of having to look towards the center console.
And I mean, look at this rear setup, dude. If you don't mind, I'm gonna open this guy right here.
Go for it, yeah. So we wanted to do something different with the rear bench and not do the headrests that are optioned with the rear bench, but actually make our own headrest with the same material.
Okay.
So that's the little round headrest that we put on.
Nice, dude. Yeah, this is cool, man.
Yeah, I wanted to make it, you could take all your bros or your family, whatever.
Yeah.
And fit a bunch of people in there. They got radios in the back.
Nice, dude. And this is super roomy too. I'm about 6 foot, you know, and this is like a lot of knee space, man. I mean, usually when you get in the back of a truck, you're like, ugh, you know, super tight, but there's, you know, you could like move your feet around and all that stuff. So Baja design lights, cool.
Baja
cool.
design. So you don't see Dakota Digital in like modern cars very often. They're more of like a hot rod company, but they make some badass gauges, and then the Switch Pros official.
Okay.
And then I actually have like a police siren and police lights set up. That's that little deal on the left there.
Okay, on this side?
Yep.
And then there's your handle, right?
Yeah, the Hoon handle.
The Hoon handle. So, I mean, look at this. This is epic, man. Who did this?
Yeah, so Current Fabrication in NorCal.
Okay.
So the stock panels, because the cage is so tight on the cab.
Okay.
It
wouldn't clear.
Yeah, it wouldn't clear. We had to cut the stock panels. Oh, that's right. I see that. And the whole interior is like nice. So why keep the cut up stock panels?
Right.
Make some nice, you know, aluminum panels.
Yeah.
And
this is epic, man.
And people were like, oh, why don't you have switches in the back? Well, I wanted to control everything.
Okay, right on.
As long as I'm in the car, I can control it.
You get to.
Nobody in the back needs to do anything.
Right on. So, you're like, we're gonna turn the AC on. It's gonna stay on.
Exactly.
Any plans for the truck from now on? I guess just to kind of like wrap it up.
Yeah, just like maintenance, obviously. You know, maybe brakes, and then just enjoy it, man. You spend so much time going through these builds, like you forget to enjoy it sometimes. You just gotta get out there and have fun. You know?
Exactly, dude. Very cool. Good advice. Hey, brother. Thank you so much. I'm gonna let you finish loading this thing up so you could make it on your 24-hour drive back to San Francisco or up there, right? East County?
East Bay.
East Bay. Yeah. East Bay. All right, man. Load this thing up, brother. Go for it, brother.